As winter sets in and flu season brings more viruses, it feels like the cough festival is in full swing. Hi everyone, I'm Jimmy, and today I want to share some traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM, techniques that may help with bothersome coughs and stubborn phlegm. Many people find themselves not just coughing, but also dealing with lots of sticky mucus. That can be so uncomfortable. But what exactly is going on? Let's break it down. When we catch a cold or flu, the viruses usually settle in our upper airways. Our body's defense forces, think immune cells, rally to the area to fight off the invaders. Once their job is finished, both the immune cells and damaged cells from the battle become waste in our airways. To get rid of this, our body creates mucus or phlegm, which we then cough out. Coughing is actually the body's way of cleaning house. So, our job is to support our body in expelling what it doesn't need. TCM looks at coughs a bit differently than Western medicine. It doesn't just try to suppress them. Instead, it focuses on helping the body move things along and restore comfort. Let's dive into our first simple tip, a powerful hand acupressure point called the Quechuan point. This spot has helped many find relief from coughs. It's not widely known, but I find it very effective. Here's how to locate it. On your palm, look at the crease between your index and middle fingers. About an inch or a thumb's width down from that crease, you'll find the spot. Try pressing around with a chopstick or the end of a pen. When you hit the most tender point, that's it. Each hand has one. Once you've found it, press firmly for about 5 seconds, then release for 5 seconds. Repeat a few times. It may be slightly uncomfortable at first, but many notice a quick sense of relief, especially with dry, persistent coughs that even disturb sleep. You can adjust how often you do this based on how you feel. If you try this technique and notice a benefit, let me know in the comments below. Our next tip is a soothing kitchen remedy. Pear stewed with Sichuan pepper. This dish helps moisten the lungs and can be enjoyed whether your cough feels more hot or cold. Here's how to make it. 1. Take a fresh, juicy pear. Choose one with thick skin if you can. Peel and core it, then cut it into chunks. 2. Place the pear pieces in a bowl. Add 7 or 8 Sichuan peppercorns and a pinch of rock sugar. 3. Pour in just enough water to come about halfway up the fruit. 4. Steam everything on high heat for 6 to 8 minutes. Enjoy it warm, juice and all, twice a day, morning and evening. In TCM, the peppercorn is thought to expel cold and help with evil lingering in the lungs, while the pear moistens and balances the heat. Together, they provide gentle nourishment for relief. Now, let's talk about clearing phlegm. TCM has a special point called Phlegm, the abundant bulge point, famous for helping with phlegm. There's a saying in Chinese medicine, for excessive phlegm, seek out Phlegm. You'll find this spot along your lower leg. First, locate your kneecap and ankle bone on the outside of your leg and imagine a line between them. Find the midpoint of that line. Next, move 2 finger widths outward from your shin bone at that level. That's the Phlegm point. To activate it, TCM practitioners often use a technique called moxibustion, where a stick of dried mugwort is lit and held above the skin to create a comfortable warmth. If you don't have moxa, you can massage this spot firmly in a circular motion for about 10 minutes on each leg. Simple and easy, right? Finally, here's another gentle drink, corn silk and dried orange peel tea. Corn silk, sometimes called dragon whiskers in TCM, helps drain excess fluids and reduce swelling, often related to phlegmy coughs. Dried orange peel helps break up sticky mucus, supports digestion, and soothes the respiratory tract. To make this tea, 1. Take about 3 grams of dried corn silk, or 5 strands of fresh, and 10 grams of dried orange peel, or 25 grams if using fresh peel. 2. Add water and boil on high for 15 minutes. 3. Drink it warm twice a day. This gentle tea may help if you're coughing up a lot of phlegm, especially during damp winter months. One quick note, coughing itself doesn't usually cause serious problems, but if you notice blood in your sputum, cough worsens at night or with changes in position, produce a large amount of yellow or green mucus, develop shortness of breath, chest pain, or fever returns, or if your cough lasts more than 2 weeks, see a healthcare provider promptly. That's it for today's practical wellness tips from TCM. Remember, the best way to learn is to give these a try. If you find them helpful, share your experiences in the comments. Thank you for watching and take care. See you next time.